Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 13 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 80, and as you see here, we are getting ready for the postseason. As you see, St. Louis has advanced to the National League Division Series, and they have to play against the wild card winners, that being the San Diego Padres. So we'll see what Theo can do in this game. This first series, his first Major League Baseball postseason series, and we'll see what we can do against the Padres, which we actually dominated the Padres throughout the season. I don't have the exact numbers, but when I was looking at the statistics and whatnot, and when it came to home runs and what his batting average is, it actually favors him more than it does the Padres. So we'll have to see what Theo can do, and also what the Redbirds can do, as I believe Steven Strasburg will be our starter for this game. But as always, you guys, before we even get on the field, the guys up in the booth always have something to say about what the keys of the game are for both teams and how this series will be played out. And there you see, we don't have to worry about any goals or anything or whatnot. And there you see, Steven Strasburg is going to be our starter for this game. And there you see their starter there. And then you see the final statistics for the season so far. And we'll hopefully get a chance to see Theo do some crazy things this postseason as we did in the regular season. But like I said, the guys upstairs got something to say about this postseason, and we'll see what Theo can do against the Padres here coming up. So right now, let's listen to Matt Versurgeon and his opinions and thoughts about this postseason matchup.
Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
So there you go. We have all the pageantry and excitement that comes with the postseason here. And so we go into Game 1 here against the Padres here, and you see the Redbirds coming out and having a lot of fun, getting the last minute warm ups in and last minute tosses there. Steven Strasburg will be taking the mound there, as you see his postseason here, and we'll see how he does in his first true postseason, I guess you could say. He hasn't really in too many postseason games, but we'll see how he fares up to this lineup here. As you see, Ches Headley, Shane Victorino, Adam Lynn, and so many others there. We'll see how he measures up against them and how well he will be able to produce strikeouts and get outs quickly for the Redbirds. Of course, Theo and Matt Holliday and David Freese, all their guys' jobs is to get some run support for him and to get a massive lead so he doesn't have to do so much worrying when it comes to the mound. So you see fans filing in, and we'll go underway. Bottom of the first here, 1 out, and runner out first, and there you see that one is a nice hit right there. Not so nice hit for Theo Bonds, but a nice hit for the Padres to get the big young slugger out there, his first at bat as a Redbirds member of the Cardinals organization. There you see that easy out there for the out for that at bat. So bottom of the fourth here with nobody on board, with one runner on board and nobody out. And there you see that one's going deep. That one's gone, and it is a home run. That is Theo Bonds' first home run in the postseason. That is a 2-run shot. Now makes it 3-0 in this ball game. And there you see the Padres pitcher looks a little disgusted there, thinking, yeah, maybe that was not the best place to put that ball at. And then you see a great at-bat by Bonds. We'll see the replay here and talk about a homer right here. Read that one clearly and hit right in the sweet spot of the bat. And that one is long gone. That is, I'm pretty sure it's still up there. Yep, there it is right there, and there it goes. And the fans get a nice souvenir there for this first game in the divisional game series. So there you see bottom of the sixth here, a ripper right there, not past the third baseman. Third baseman get there and able to play that one and get it to first for that out right there. So Bonds already having a pretty good start here in the ball game. So bottom of the eighth here, nobody on, one runner on board at first and nobody out. And there you see he strikes out right there, going after that pitch. So they're definitely trying their best to have, in a way, pitch him away, try to chase him, chase pitches out of the strike zone. And that time he shortened up his bat when he actually should have maybe even to try to take that pitch to see where it's at. That clearly was out of the zone, but he goes after it and gets out. So there you see final score, 3-1. Bonds 1 for 4 for the day, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Strasburg gets his first win in this series, and Jason Mott gets a save for this game. So we'll go ahead and go to game 2 here, which is in St. Louis. And like I said, it'd be nice to win this one and then be able to win one more there in San Diego with this best of 5 series here. You got to win 3 games to advance to the next round. So we'll see if Theo and the Redbirds can do that. So you see Adam Wainwright, this year's 2014 Cy Young winner, there pitching for us for game 2. I'm really surprised that he is pitching game 2. I really thought that Strasburg was going to pitch 2 and Wainwright is going to pitch 1, but apparently the coach has something else in mind for this pitching matchup. So there you see the lineup for the Padres there in this game, and there you see Wainwright getting warmed up and getting ready for this ball game. So talking to Theo before this game, he said he was really excited about getting that first home run in the postseason out of the way. He had butterflies in his stomach, and he wasn't sure exactly how this game was going to turn out. He said he had a hard time sleeping the night before this big ball game. So, if all the excitement he's had this season, he still, he says he still gets a little nervous. So, bottom of the first here, and nobody on board, and 2 outs. So you see he strikes out that 0-2 pitch there. That changeup gets him, and there you see the World Championships that the Cardinals have won in the past. And Bonds said in that interview I had with him last night, said hopefully he can bring another one there to St. Louis. So you see 0-2 right there in this pitch. Nobody on board, and the bottom of the fourth here, and that was a nice hit right there. And they get that one, a nice single there. So a base hit there for Bonds, and there you see happy with what he's gotten so far in this ball game. But yeah, there you see the replay there, the nice rip right there, hitting right back where it was pitched, and getting that one past the infield for that single. So we'll go ahead and get the bottom of the 6th here with runners at first and second, 1 out. And there you see a nice ripper right there. And the third baseman unable to play that one. And he looks like he tried to just got there just a little too fast and unable to angle his body to throw that ball to first. But then you see Bonds strikes out there at the bottom of the ninth with that pitch inside, and pretty good out there. Good, really good pitch there for Bonds to chase. And there you see, trying to golf that one, but I didn't make any contact. But there you see, we lose the ball game, 3-2. Houston Street gets the second save of the series so far this postseason, and there you see Bonds not too happy about that appearance in this ball game. So now we go to from St. Louis to San Diego, and we take on the Padres at their house at Petco Park, a pitch-friendly park here. We'll see what Theo and the Redbirds can do in this ballpark. Now, Theo in the past, a couple episodes ago, he's been here earlier this season, and did a great job. He actually hit, I believe 3 or 4 home runs in a 3-game series there. So he had a pretty good weekend, pretty good series against them last time he was here, and hopefully that can carry on. Hopefully he can find the holes and areas in their defense and on that field to hit runners in. So there you see Steven Strasburg was getting warmed up there, and there you see the PA announcer calling out the players and players coming on the line there and getting ready for the national anthem and get ready for this ball game here. So we'll see what we can do against the Padres here at their house. So you see pretty much an overcast day. Theo said he wasn't. He was kind of under the weather with the change of scenery. Of course, it's fall time, so it's getting a little chillier now. So he's trying to trying to take enough vitamins and everything to get ready for the ball game and trying to get well rested and whatnot. So. And of course, they only had about a day's rest for traveling. So, with the time change and everything, he said he wasn't. He's gonna take it, like a man and go. But he said, he wasn't feeling too well. So there you see the pitching matchup, just like in Game 1. Steven Strasburg is gonna pitch for us. There you see, and we'll see the lineup here. Bonds again, as always, batting third in the lineup, right? Having Matt Holliday right behind him, and then Yanni Ugla, Francoeur, John Peralta, and Steven Strasburg round out the bottom of the lineup there. But yeah, Theo said that he was he was kind of under the weather, and hopefully he says that he can do something great and kind of get his mind off of being under the weather and whatnot. But yeah, talking to him, we'll see what he can do. So top of the first here, and 2 outs, nobody on board, and they decide to hit him for some reason. I don't know if that was just their way of saying, hey, you're not going to hit off of us tonight. I just rather just put you on base. But we'll see what he can do later in this game. So top of the third here, runner at first, and there you see 1 out, and then you see a thrown. Actually, it was a snag pitch right there, and third baseman tried to throw it back to first to get the double play, but the runner at first went back to first, and that ball was overthrown. So there you see the postseason bracket so far. There you see in the American League Championship game, the Angels will be playing the New York Yankees on that side. Of course, the Diamondbacks made it to the championship game for the National League. So there you see Bonds right there. That next at bat gets a nice hit right there and finds a hole out there and gets him a double in this at bat here. And we'll hopefully see the replay here where Bonds just gets all over this pitch right here. As you see in the replay here, just crushes that ball and hits it right past the infield and rolls all the way back to the backstop out there, the warning track, and Bonds is able to get a double at that at bat. So that puts him at second. So top of the seventh here, nobody on board and nobody out. 2-2 pitch, and he goes after that one, and it's a drop third strike, and then you see he tries to run that one out to get the first, and he is thrown out there at that at bat. So far not doing so well. He does have a double for the day, but he's hoping he wants to do a little bit more to break this tie that they're currently in with the Padres right now. Really want to win this game to put get more of a footing on this series. So top of the ninth here, 2-2 ball game. This one's going deep. This one's going back. This might have helped won the game. And yes, it's a home run. Theo Bonds hits another home run, his second home run in this postseason. His second one is for his career postseason numbers. And there you see Theo Bonds gets that one and takes that one all over the ballpark there. You see this one's just sky high. And that one, tape measure says it's 430. So that one's deep in the left field there. And another souvenir for another fan out there. So we'll go ahead and show the simulation of what happened at the end of the game here. And you see this ball game is 4-2, and we end up winning it. 4-2 is our ball game, and the Cardinals win it. There you see Bonds 2 for 4 for the day, a home run and 2 RBIs. Definitely that was that 2-run shot got the game where it's at and how it ended there. So you see he's named player of the game in this ball game with, like I said, 2 for 4 for the day, home run and 2 RBIs for Theo Bonds. So we'll see game 3 here, game 4 here in San Diego, and the Cardinals could wrap it up here in the next game here and win the divisional series and move on and play the Diamondbacks. But before we even think about playing the Diamondbacks, we have to win this game. So here you see the 2014 National League Divisional Series is game 4, and the Cardinals, like I said, leading 2-1 here at Petco Field and Petco Park, and we'll see if the Redbirds can advance onto the playoffs. Now, I talked to Theo, and he said that hitting that home run got his mind off of being under the weather and definitely put him in a great mood to go into this game and hopefully do the same kind of damage against them, especially if it's late in the ball game. So there you see the pitchers getting the last minute throws in before we start game 4. There you see Lynn starting for us. Subpar season for him in the regular season. Hopefully he can turn it up a notch and get this postseason going, and hopefully get this win for us to end this series quickly. So full count there, 2 outs, and then you see he goes after that slider there, and Bonds unable to get to that one that time. So not a great start there with the strikeout there at his first at bat in this game 4. But there's plenty enough baseball to go. So top of the third here, runners at first and second. We're trailing by 1, 3-2. There you see this one's getting popped up, and I don't think it's deep enough to go out of the ballpark. And nope, it is short, and the left fielder catches that one. And Bonds getting out 0 for 2 for the day so far in this ball game, unable to move the runners advance on 90 feet. So top of the fifth here, 1 out, and nobody on board. It's a 4-4 ball game. There you see this one. Ball gets snagged by the third baseman, and this one gets Bonds out, being thrown out at first for the out there. So top of the 8th here, we're trailing by 2, 6-4, nobody on board and nobody out, and Bonds pops this one straight up, right up the elevator shaft there, and the first baseman calling off everybody, saying that he has it, and he does, and that one is out, and that might seal the ball game right there. As you see Bonds frustrated and thinking to himself, what was I thinking? I should have taken my time and take pitches as they come. So there you see 0 for 4, and the manager not happy with his star player right there. You see, so we end the game 6-4, and we end up moving the game now game 5, moving back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis, and the series being tied 2-2. So I mean, I guess we can win. I mean, it's great that we're back home because now we can win in front of the fans and whatnot. But I'm sure the team was hoping to get a good win on the road, and to show everyone that they can win the series at home, or win a game at home, which they've had an excellent home to road record this year. But there you see the recap of the last 4 games there. Lynn being the loser pitcher in that last one, losing by 2. So we call up Adam Wainwright for game 5 here, and then you see Vasquez getting called up for the Padres there for his team. And so hopefully this ball game hopefully the fans will get behind and support the team, and especially Bonds here at the bottom of the first here, and 2 outs, nobody on board. And then you see a nice hit right there. Hopefully the crowd can get behind the guys and get them that extra oomph they need to win the ball game. So there you see Bonds gets on first base safely for his first at bat. And I talked to him before this game, and he said that he was really amped about being at home. With the fan support and just St. Louis being a baseball town it is, he said that they're sure to win this game at home. So bottom of the third here, 1 out, runner on first, and then you see that curveball there gets on Bonds and strikes him out that time. So bottom of the 5th here, runner on first and second. It's 2-2 ball game, 1 out. There you see this one gets popped up, but yeah, it's a shortstop there jumps up and snags that one, and Bonds cannot believe that great catch there from the shortstop. So bottom of the 7th here, nobody on board, nobody out. This one gets it's a hit, and this one is flied out to left field for that easy out. So the Redbirds are winning now 7-3. Runners at first and a drop third strike there with 2 outs, and the Bonds is out there at the plate on that play. So unable to advance the runners 90 feet. We'll see what they can do at the end of this ball game. And there you see, we'll go ahead and flash forward to the end of the ball game. There you see St. Louis advances to the National League Championship Series, and they're going to play the Arizona Diamondbacks in the next series. So there you see the love and support for the coaching staff, the manager giving to each other. And there you see, yes, the Cardinals have won the National League Divisional Series, and will be taking on the Diamondbacks for the National League Championship Series. So the final score 7-3. Bonds had 4 RBIs in this ball game, and did very well. There you see, so far in the series, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and a batting average of .286 for the season. So there you see the numbers. You guys can pause the video, check those out, and see what is what. But there you see Bonds, his numbers for this first series and his first postseason numbers coming up. So there you see the bracket for the American League Championship Series and the National League Championship Series. We'll be playing the Diamondbacks, and on the other side in the American League, it'll be the Angels versus the Yankees. The Yankees will have to go out to Anaheim to play the Angels. So it's been a great series so far. Hopefully we can continue on and see this miraculous season from Theo Bonds. And the season, talk about the season he's had. He's been National League MVP, National League Rookie of the Year, or as I like to call it, the Roy. And also Silver Slugger winner, a Home Run Derby winner, and what else? Oh, and most importantly, he's a single season home run king with 74 home runs, beating his cousin's record by 1 home run. So I mean, this kid's had a year like no other, and hopefully it can continue on this postseason, and hopefully get into the World Series. So you guys definitely check out the other series here. Follow this series if you guys want to go back to the very beginning and see the start of Theo Bonds and whatnot on this on MLB 13. Definitely check that out. Also, there's other series, Madden, NCAA, and some wrestling videos here you guys can check out here on ESGNet. So, but all those links are down below in the description. Leave a like if you guys enjoy the video. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, and like I said, check out the other series here on the channel. And also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our Tumblr page. But that's it for this episode, you guys. Definitely come back for the National League Championship game. We'll see what Theo Bonds and the Redbirds can do against the Diamondbacks there in St. Louis. The series will start in St. Louis, and we'll see if we can move on to the World Series. But as always, guys, keep yourselves healthy, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.